I think ESG and climate change and sustainable business practices will be one of the big movers for changing how it affects real estate going forward. I think financial resiliency and tools to operate real estate in a more effective way through AI and centralized dashboards and tools you can use for financial metrics. Third would be tools around experience and engagement of the consumer and the resident and the occupier of real estate, and what enhances the overall experience to deliver goods and services to those inhabitants. I think they're all on the radar. I think the one that's least developed is probably climate, right, which is the hardest thing to address. I think probably behind that would be financial operations tools and how AI is going to impact kind of prescriptive and intuitive analytics on real estate that help people come to conclusions around transactions and ownership in a faster and more efficient way. Well, I mean, I would think for foreign investors in the US, I would say that there are many companies in the US that are leaning into all three of these areas, and that it's something that you know, while we're behind Europe in those commitments and in those investments, it's very much on the front of mind for all of us of how we can integrate them into the return metrics of real estate and the ultimate kind of social impact of the buildings that we own and operate. Yeah, I'm interested in what aging looks like everywhere, that we have aging communities in most first world countries, and that aging really starts to look like what happens after 45 or 50. And it means the choices you make about health and wellness, the choices you make about recreation, the choices you make about disposable income, the choices you make about where you live, how you work, how you engage with the community that you live in. And so for us to design spaces that accommodate that and invest in tools that help facilitate and reduce the friction in that, we think that makes you a winner in the real estate space. Post-COVID, we have the most rapid adoption of technology in our lifetime. And places where people used to sit behind counters or answer phones and provide support are no longer there. When you go to the airport to check in, you go to a machine before you're allowed to engage with a human. And so very basic levels of engagement, passcodes, understanding, data management, and the evolution of how you engage in goods and services, whether it's delivery services or it's making an appointment with your doctor or physical therapist, or how you engage in health and wellness, all of that's being delivered through technology today. And so having a baseline of understanding access and comfort with that technology as it becomes more the standard and less the upgraded experience, I think will serve our communities well. And for those of us in the physical real estate space, designing tools that reduce the friction of that interface is going to be essential to creating a space for that aging population who has the most disposable income and the most time to engage as a place to spend their time. It's housing, it's shopping, it's services, it's co-working, it's small business services, it's how you build and tailor real estate for that group. So a residential building may have a PT room and a massage room adjacent to your gym, and you might have a digital app that delivers independent contractors to help you with, you know, an elbow injury from tennis, or dealing with a break and physical therapy as you come back, so you're not leaving your home to do that. Somebody's coming into your home environment adjacent, and you design the amenity base to take advantage of that.